Published 0436 Est, the 8th of November 2017. Updated 0519 Est, the 8th of November 2017. Jerry Daniell pictured was riding his bike properly and correctly when he was crashed into by William Searle. A court heard the pensioner who killed a motorcyclist had been to Specsavers for an eye test just 2 weeks earlier. A court heard William Searle, 74, had his sight tested by the high street opticians and was handed back his license by the DVLA as a result. Exeter Crown Court heard. However, Mr. Searle would crash into Jerry Daniell after pulling out at a service station, leaving the 52-year-old with fatal head injuries. Mr. Daniell was riding his Yamaha motorbike down a hill when Searle's red Mercedes pulled out from the entrance of a garage workshop into his path as the car turned right onto the 30 mph road. The accident was just 2 days after Searle's driving license had been renewed by the DVLA on the basis of an optician's report from Specsavers. Police officers who tested Mr. Searle's sight in the days after the fatal crash found that he could not read a number plate from 65 feet away. Bathsheba Castle, prosecuting, said he was unable to correctly read a number plate from 65 feet on 3 separate occasions. A jury heard that Mr. Daniell was riding his bike properly and correctly along Sheldon Road near Newton Abbot, Devon, on September 22 last year, before he was hit. The biker struck the car's door and he was catapulted into the air and landed on his head in the road. He died the next morning in hospital. Forensic collision investigator John Hitchcock said the Yamaha bike would have been in view for 300 feet and the rider would have been visible for between 5 and 12 seconds. Searle, who suffers from diabetes and an irregular heartbeat, told the jury he believed he was safe to drive and that his eyesight was not defective. He said, "I looked with care. I looked right and then left and then right and pulled out. I did not see anything happen and then I heard a big bang and that was it." Exeter Crown Court pictured heard William Searle, 74, had his sight tested by the high street opticians and was given his license back. "I was driving as I normally would. I heard the bump and thought something had hit me from behind. Ever since the accident my memory has been clicking on and off. I never saw the motorcycle. I cannot answer why I did not see it. I had been to Specsavers and had my eyes checked. They never said that I should not drive." He told police he thought it was the biker's fault, saying, "I never saw him before or after the impact. Once you turn 70, you must renew your driving license with the DVLA every 3 years. It's free to get a new license, and you can drive while it's being processed as long as you have the support of your doctor and your license was not revoked for medical reasons." Drivers over 70 must then pass an eye test, proving they can read a car number plate made after September 1, 2001 from 20 meters 65 feet. They must also have an adequate field of vision and at least a 612 visual acuity, i.e., clarity measured using an eye chart. It is also acceptable if the driver can only pass the test using glasses or contact lenses, or if the driver uses only one eye if they have sight in only one. Ms. Castle said the prosecution say a careful and competent driver would have seen Mr. Daniell as he proceeded along the road. The defendant did not cause Mr. Daniell's death. Searle, of Hackham, Devon, said he looked right, left then right again before he pulled out of the service station. He told police as far as he was concerned his eyesight was good, said Mr. Castle. Exeter Crown Court heard Searle has significant medical conditions but they did not contribute to the crash, as he is aged over 70. The DVLA is entitled to ask any license holder wishing to renew to first provide proof that they have passed a sight exam. Ms. Castle said eye experts are in broad agreement that he had some eyesight defects which would have contributed to the collision. Ms. Castle asked the jury to consider whether Searle turned a blind eye to his sight defects. Searle denies causing the death of Mr. Daniell by careless driving and his trial continues. Sorry, we are not currently accepting comments on this article.